FERPA is an acronym. It stands for Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. It's a federal law that was enacted in 1974, also known as the Buckley Amendment. It tells the colleges how we can distribute and keep your records. There are two parts of the law. One part covers students under 18 and in public schools, and the other part covers students enrolled in colleges and universities. FERPA provides 4 rights: the rights to review your educational record, the right to request the records be amended, a right to consent to the disclosure of the personally identifiable information, and the right to file with the United States Department of Education a complaint concerning alleged failures by the institution to comply with the requirements. A student record is anything that relates to the student and is maintained by WVU at Parkersburg. WVU Parkersburg classifies various information as directory information. This could include name, address, telephone number, email address, date of birth, major field of study, dates of attendance, your enrollment status, whether you're full-time or part-time, the degrees that you may have been awarded, and any of your honors, like if you were included on the dean's list or the president's list, and any previous institutions that you attended. Yes, a student has a right to withhold that information. However, a student must sign a request to prevent disclosure of directory information form. This is available on the website and also available in the records office and on the Jackson County Center campus. WVU at Parkersburg will honor your request to withhold the information, but we will not contact you to release that. So it would be the student's responsibility to release that hold. And WVU at Parkersburg assumes no liability for honoring your instructions. FERPA rights belong to the student. So as a parent, you cannot have access to this information without the student providing consent for you to obtain it. So unlike in high school, where you could call them, here at WVU at Parkersburg, the student must consent for you to obtain this information. So we ask that if you want to know what their grades are, how they're doing, that you talk to them about that. If your student is under 21 and is found responsible for violating an alcohol or controlled substance policy, the institution can notify the parents of the offense. FERPA does allow for releasing the records in a serious health or safety threat. If your student is in a dangerous situation, WVU at Parkersburg will attempt to contact the appropriate parties, such as the parents or the emergency contact. Not without written consent, and this is developmental and practical, because the student is the one who will be attending the classes and doing the work. The student should be the one that is talking to an advisor and scheduling their classes and choosing a workable schedule. The records and information kept by faculty are protected under FERPA, so information would not be released to the parents without the written student consent. Again, it's best to engage your student and to discuss with them their progress. The information of FERPA is obtained in the student catalog under the FERPA section. It's also in various places on the website and in the student handbook. You can also call the records office at 304-424-8220 or stop by our office in room 1208 or contact a staff member at the Jackson County Center campus. I also would like to take a few moments to tell you about what student self-service can mean to the student. This is in OLSIS, the Online Student Information System, and all students have access to this. And some of the things that you can do is you can find out information about student loans. You can obtain enrollment information that might be needed for loan servicing centers or for insurance purposes. And you can see the entire enrollment history of the student. You can access this free, and by the student logging into their OLSIS account, then they click on student records and they go in and click on the National Student Clearinghouse link. This will allow them to have access to their enrollment information 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, free of charge. If you have difficulty, we would ask that you contact a staff member in the records office, either by phone, email, or stopping by the office so that we can assist you. Thank you.